Hi guys, my name is Simon and I'm getting baptized. Growing up in a Christian household, I went to church every Sunday morning. I went to midweek service, I went to youth group, I did all the community groups, I did all of the Christian things, but I wasn't living my own relationship with Christ. I didn't have my own personal relationship with my Savior. And it wasn't until I was around 13 years old that I realized that I needed a Savior, and that Savior wasn't going to be me, it was going to be Jesus. Around that time, right after, my parents came to me and they were like, all right, well, Simon, now you have to be baptized and proclaim it to the world that you are saved and are Christian. The pride and sinful side of my flesh got me to justify not getting baptized with, well, baptism isn't an act that saves you. It's just a proclamation of faith. So I lived with that, and it was Satan just telling me, hey, you don't need to get baptized. You're already saved. So in God's eyes, you're fine. When in reality, I was going against what Jesus calls us to do. It wasn't until a college night in the second semester at Baylor when Jordan Greer talked about pride. His sermon was all about pride and how Satan uses pride to make us think that we don't need something. Why do I need to be ashamed of my Savior, of the gospel that saves me, of what defines me? Why is my pride holding me back from expressing it to the world? Why do I care what the world thinks about my life when Jesus saves me and I can live in eternity with him? Jesus is the Lord and Savior of my life. He died and rose 3 days later to save me from my sins, and now I can live in eternity with him forever. My name is Simon, and I'm alive.